Yo lads, and welcome back to episode number 18 of the FIFA 16 Crystal Palace career mode. Now today, to start off, we do have deadline day and we're currently top of the table, but just look to your right and also focus on the screen. As you can see, we've loaning out this guy for the rest of the season. It's Jake Gray. Off he goes. But yeah, basically, look at the right. The amount of transfers just getting made, just keep an eye on it because there are some mental ones. Another short-term loan, he'll be going out for the rest of the season. And yeah, guys, just keep an eye on the transfers on the right. We've already got Aguero to PSG. We've got Bayern getting linked up with Lewandowski, potentially going to Manchester United. There you go, there's another one. We've got Lacazette and also Eden Hazard in among the deals. And there's one more, and there it is. Thomas Muller for £74.5 million. What a transfer. Damon Delaney has a cheeky request for the game, so I thought, you know what, I'm not going to switch up anything apart from putting Delaney. So there he goes, he's in the team. McCarthy comes back in goal after, of course, missing 2 games last episode because we had 2 cup fixtures. But yeah, basically, just jumping back into the season in the BPL, really need to start racking up the wins. Now Arsenal are on our tails. But we don't really start off in the best of manners here. Eder hits the post with a good shot. He follows up his shot, gets it saved by McCarthy, and then pulls off a wonderful finish from a very tight angle in the 19th minute. It's a good goal in the way that he followed up after every ball, but we really should have cleared it one of the times. I'm sure McCarthy would have been furious with his defenders if it wasn't a real-life situation. I was just standing there, I wasn't aware of the situation, trying to slide in everywhere and just doing absolutely nothing to prevent the goal. And ends up actually being a tap-in for Eder. Tried to run the picture with Wilfried Zaha, do very well, bulldozed my way through a couple of, more than a couple of men, about 4 men, and come very close to converting 2. Fires wide of the post by the goalkeeper, and yeah, going into the half, 1-0 down, not very good at all. We start off here really well in the second half. I needed to come out and give an impression. Douglas Gonzalez had a good shot save, but then he turns provider for Connor Wickham, who gets a really big goal, and he hasn't been too, let's say, what should we call him? Prolific. God, my Jesus Christ, that commentary though. He hasn't been too prolific for us this Crystal Palace career mode, but he does come up with the goods there very nicely indeed. We do not mind it at all. But right after the goal, like, Delaney just gets injured. I don't really mind it. Like, he's not going to do anything. You'll be able to see how long he is injured for after this game. It's actually quite a long period, unfortunately, for the Irish international. Wickham comes steaming through here. Can't get my words out today. Wow. What a shot that was. He's actually on really good form for us this game, which is, of course, very good to see. We'll bring off Durness and Ledley, both very tired for Gale and Rashia, going into a 4-2-4 formation. Wickham comes mighty close there. At this stage, he was playing in centre mid, the poor guy. Rashia then could have won us the game here. Good save. The rebound can't get converted, and unfortunately the game does end 1-0. Connor Wickham, by far our best player in that game. The first half was more than sloppy, but looking at those stats, I think we could have wrapped up in the second half. Connor Wickham getting the man of match of the award, deservedly. As you can see, as I said, Damien Delaney, he is out for more than a while, 3 months unfortunately for him. But someone else was coming up who was up for 3 months himself, Bakary Sacco. We will definitely be welcoming him to the squad. Ever since he's left, we have just been dropping points. Can we get some more wins under our belt? It's a full strength team, it's back in action. Sacco's back in cam, in his position where he done so well for us in the past, and yeah, now other players have taken over him in the top scoring charts, but can he push himself back up there? Well, this will be a good base to start here against Watford, and he very nearly does so. Gets played through here by Connor Wickham. Take the first time effort. Looking back on it, should have taken a few more touches and maybe out of finesse. Martins comes close there, hacks away by Scott Dan in a very stale first half. Then they don't have a chance with Abdi. Flicked onto Martins, good save by McCarthy, and on the break it's 0-0. Unfortunately, nothing really going forward for either team. They had Obafemi Martins, who was causing me a few issues, but the pace of rebound was pretty much equal to it. Nice dribbling here by Martins, not streaking through on goal this time, just taking a step back. A good shot on the edge of the area, equally good stop by McCarthy. Rashia and Gonzalez run for Kabay, and also, who else was that? I can't remember off the top of my head who else was coming off. Punching out a bit out of the limelight now with Rashia involved and everyone like that, and especially with Saka back from injury. He came on for a bit, but it didn't actually do anything. Like, nothing happened in that second half, which is a bit disappointing. We do end the game 0-0, and it's just dropping points. Even more of these games, whenever I end these games, I think it's just a draw. But just looking back on the league table, we're just dropping points. Undoubtedly, Diego Costa is back top of the Premier League scoring charts. Even though I'm doing a Crystal Palace career mode, I'm happy to see him there. And as you can see, we have dropped to second by 5 points. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace out.